What's happening, guys? Gemma here and back again for another pickups video. Soaking wet hair. I'm a bit short on time today, so I literally cannot be bothered to do it. Right, it is going to be the Super Nintendo pickups from this amazing retro game hunt video last weekend. It will be in the cards. I highly recommend you guys go and check it out. And again, I just want to reiterate my thanks to Button Bashers. It is a new store. You guys have never been there before until we took you around on the tour last weekend. So I will link their Facebook below. Definitely go and give them some love. Love. Can't thank James enough for the hospitality. So I'm going to show you what I got. Stay tuned, watch this entire video and smash your comments in the comment section below. So I've got a pile of GBA games right here, boxed. But you guys are really here to see the Super Nintendo games. They are NTSC. I'm going to grab the first. In fact, I'm going to grab the whole lot. This is going to be insane. One of the best Super Nintendo pickups I've ever done. I'm so stoked. I'll probably do Super Nintendo collection video update. So guys, we got Street Fighter 2. Everything has inlay, manual, some of them have dust cover. Boxes are an absolute solid between 9 and 10. You know, this is a good 9.2 out of 10. It is unbelievable. And these are on the back shelf as I went in. And I said in the video, my heart is just melted. I didn't want to leave without these. So I'm just so elated. I mean, just look at that box. The condition is stunning. There are some amazing SNES games here, so do not go anywhere. I'm going to just put this up here. So you guys can maybe be able to see that on camera, I don't know. So, continuing with Super Nintendo. Oh, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Islands. Again, all NTSC, box again, well over 9, but about 9.5. This box is amazing. First played this, I think it was about 18 years ago. Could have been slightly long, maybe a bit less actually, 17 years ago. And I thought I wanted this. I don't actually own this. I don't own it on PAL. So it's really nice to pick it up. Super stoked. I'm really happy with this lot. It's probably my most favourite beloved pickups haul ever. And I just can't believe the person that owned them kept them in such stellar condition. So we got Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Islands. Really nice game actually, aged very well. The graphics are quite cartoony. If you've not played it, you're Baby Mario, you ride Yoshi, you work together to progress throughout the levels. It's absolutely awesome. And you switch Yoshis as well, so it's just a flipping fun game. I think my nephew would actually really like this. Moving on, check it out guys, check it out! I have a PAL version of this, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, the most expensive game in the haul. There's over £400 worth. They were priced close to that as an entire bundle, but I did get them slightly less. So thank you, James, again from Button Bashers in Shirebrook in Nottinghamshire. This has everything but the little, remember the little tips card, little cheat card. So, but oh man, honestly, dude, I just can't. I'm kind of speechless. I'm kind of showing these, and it's all very just jolly. But I'm super stoked. Box isn't as good a condition as these two, but it's still a good 9 out of 10 without a doubt. There's some damage on the corners, but that doesn't matter. It's a staple title. It isn't a massively expensive SNES game, but it is up there. You do need to save your pocket money if you want to buy it. Let's just say, so let's plop that right there. We ain't done. Pilot Wings, classic. Launch title on the Super Nintendo, made great use of mode 7. Very tricky in places. My favourite is probably, what is it, the Rocket Belt. I was going to say hoverboard, but the Rocket Belt is my favourite. And for me, you cannot beat that first level. That first class in Pilot Wings, when you first try Rocket Belt, oh my goodness, I was like hooked back in the day. Me and my friend David used to play, so that was pretty gnarly. And this was priced up at 25 quid. I don't remember what I paid for it, because we did add them up individually, but then we kind of knocked little bits off as we were going along. So this is just so cool, so cool. So we've got Pilot Wings. I do have an NTSC SNES as well. It is up there. You guys, don't know if you can see it, but it is there. So next up then, classic Star Fox, another game. Star Fox, another game that utilised the Super FX chip, developed by Argonaut Games. Really pushed the Super Nintendo to the limit, I think, back in the day. I remember the Blockbuster video game competition for this. It was Starwing here in the PAL regions, and that was because of a copyright dispute with a German company called Starvox, VOX. So we weren't allowed to use Star Fox in Europe because of the copyright issues, whatever, there was some legal battle. So it's changed to Star Wing. Let me know if you prefer the names Star Wing or Star Fox in the comment section. Box on this is pretty solid. I've played the ROM of the second one. I actually spoke to Dylan Cuthbert, the developer of this, when I used to do the Games We Never Knew playlist. He has the full game, obviously he has the full game, he developed it. But there are ROMs out there that weren't the finished version, which I have played, and it's nowhere near as good as this. Nowhere near as good as this. I think some games, they just peak, and that's it. The sequels, you know, the third and fourth games don't ever come anywhere near to what the first games were, and I think that is true of Star Wing, Star Fox, however you want to pronounce it. Solid title. Guys, we ain't done, so please don't go anywhere, but make sure you hit that like button and share if you're enjoying the video. Next up, a game I've never ever played. It is Kirby's Avalanche. Look, it's a puzzle game, looks awesome. I'm not like a huge fan of the puzzle genre, but again, it was part of the bundle. There was no way I was leaving without it. Boxes, this is probably the one that's in the worst condition, even though it still looks absolutely immaculate. And my plan is, for these NTSC games, obviously I'm going to take the sticker prices off, which are quite loosely placed on there anyway, and then I'm going to get some shark protector cases. So I just want to keep these absolutely crystal clear. Let's just keep piling these up. This is awesome. Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Next up, another game, actually 3 games that use a Super FX chip in this haul. Super Stunt Race FX. Arguably one of the weaker titles that were to use the Super FX chip. It's very blocky, very buggy, frame rate drops considerably. It is fun conceptually, and I really like the kind of user interface. I think it's like quite cool, like the HUD when you drive in, it's awesome. But it's not the best Super Nintendo game out there. But nonetheless, happy to have it in this little haul. I'm kind of out of space here, I'm totally out of space in the games room. There is one game left, then we're going to move on to the GBA games, all again in absolute pristine condition. Final Super Nintendo game is Super Mario Kart. I don't think I own this. I do have a collection of NTSC Super Nintendo games, and again I'm going to get some more when I'm in America soon, but I don't own a boxed Mario Kart on the NTSC SNES. I have the red one, the classics version on the PAL. I want to get the blue Super Mario Kart on PAL, so that'd be cool. That'll just, I mean, that's just the collector side of me rather than the player side, because, you know, I have two minds when I'm going to do retro game hunts. This was probably from a collector's point of view. Probably won't play these because aside from Yoshi's Island and Kirby's Avalanche, I have them all on PAL. So, and I can get a PAL copy of that. I'd rather keep these boxed because the condition is just so damn sick. So, they are my Super Nintendo games. You saw the video, again, it is in the cards from Button Bashers. Super stoked. James bundled in these as well. So, I'm going to show you guys what we got. Nice to show some Game Boy stuff on my channel. So, we got V-Rally 3. James checked these. I think, did he check them on eBay? No, he checked the Super Nintendo ones on eBay. I haven't looked, but these I don't see a lot of. I think eBay is sometimes a good indicator to see what's out there, not for prices, but just for general availability. And this I don't see much of at all. I've never seen it boxed. V-Rally is a classic franchise. For me, it came to fruition on the PS1. Solid racing game, really awesome. It looks pretty sick on the back actually. Look, quite decent graphics. I'm quite looking forward to playing that. Just going to go ahead and pop it here. Next up from the GBA front is Micro Machines. Box in sick condition, awesome franchise, that top-down racing, huge craze of the 90s, not just in games but with toys as well. Some of you may remember my brother had quite a few of them. They were a bloody nightmare when he used to lose them. But classic franchise, never owned it, don't see it much on GBA. Next up then is the Atari Anniversary Advance. Now let me just see what we've got on the back. We've got Asteroids, Battlezone, Centipede, Missile Command, Super Breakout and Tempest. So pretty decent little haul there. I'm just so blown away. This I think I'm like in a dream world in this pickups video, so I apologise, but I'm super stoked. But as ever guys, keep letting me know if you've played any of these, or if you've got any comments on some of these, or questions even. Make sure you slam your questions below, and I'll endeavour to answer as many as I possibly can. Next up then, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, admittedly, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, even of games. I'm not just talking about films. I've never read any of the books. It's just never interested me. I watch the films if they're on. They're quite enjoyable, but that's about as far as it goes. But you know what? Now I have this on the GBA, it would be rude not to play it. And also, let me know what you think of like the Harry Potter franchise from a gaming perspective, because I'd be eager to know some of your thoughts, because obviously I don't know anything about the quality of the game. So let me know. 2 more games. Greatest arcade hits. We've got Defender, Sinistar, is that? Robotron and Joust, absolutely wicked. Never played Sinistar though, ever. Defender I just love, I absolutely love it. I really like the marquee as well, it's just a classic. But again, really nice to have, don't see it around that often. And sometimes, you know, when you do see GBA games around, you don't see them boxed. So quite a beefy collection now of GBA box games. So might post a picture of that on my Instagram if you guys want to follow me. And finally, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This was the first... Was this the first film? No, it was The Philosopher's Stone was the first. This may be the second film. See, my Harry Potter knowledge sinks me to the ground. I'm just crap with Harry Potter stuff. But this seems to be a bit more cartoony compared to the Goblet of Fire. Is it the Goblet of Fire? The Goblet of Fire. But it's still cool nonetheless. And again, James, thank you so much for hooking me up. I'll be back at Button Bashes soon. I'm blown away. Defo check this video out, guys. Let's just draw some conclusions. So there we go. That is probably one of my best hauls ever. Thank you for watching. Now, I just want to say, obviously, pickups are very, very expensive things to do. So when I do out and about stuff that's a little bit more low-key, hopefully you guys can still support that content as well. It can't always be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, because I just don't... That's just impossible. That's ridiculous. But if you want to support me on Patreon, definitely check out the link below. If you want more out and about stuff, I do use that money to like my petrol in my car when I go places. You know, it all adds up, so I do use it. I recycle it back into the channel. I think you can donate in denominations of $1. It's like 80 pence, 75p, whatever. And you get some behind the scenes stuff as well. So thank you. Whichever way you support me, I really appreciate it, guys. Here's my stuff. Have a beautiful day. All links are in the description. But for now, guys, my name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.